Hey children, here are the ways your sunscreen has been slowly failing you and you had absolutely no idea. You wake up, you shower, you grab that bottle off your bathroom shelf, SPF 50, maybe SPF 100, the good stuff, the expensive one your dermatologist told you to buy. You rub it in, you feel protected, you go outside, you were not protected. In 2025, independent labs tested the world's most popular sunscreen brands. The ones you recognise, the ones that cost $34, $45, even $80 a bottle. One of them delivered SPF 4, not SPF 50, not SPF 30, not even SPF 10. SPF 4, 1/12 of what was on the label. And here's the part that makes this a scandal and not just a mistake. The companies knew the testing system was broken, and they used it anyway. Now here's what most people don't actually know. SPF doesn't mean what you think it means. SPF, some protection factor, is supposed to tell you how much longer you can stay in the sun without burning compared to wearing nothing. SPF 30 means 30 times longer. SPF 50 means 50 times longer. Sounds simple, right? Here's where it gets dark. The test to measure SPF was standardized in 1999. It has not been meaningfully updated since. It involves putting sunscreen on human skin, blasting it with UV light, and measuring how long before you turn red. The problem? Human skin varies enormously. Two different labs can test the exact same product and return completely different numbers. In one case in India, the label said SPF 50. One lab returned SPF 66. Another lab returned SPF 146. Same bottle, same formula, completely different result. Brands know this, and for over 2 decades, some have been exploiting it. Here's the real damage. The Environmental Working Group tested nearly 2,800 SPF products. Fewer than 1 in 4 met basic protection standards. 1 in 4. Out of 2,800 products. You're not buying bad luck, you're buying a broken system dressed up in a nice bottle. And children, this is not one country's problem. Australia, June 2025. Consumer Group Choice tested 20 of Australia's most popular sunscreens. 16 of them failed. 16 out of 20. The worst one, Ultraviolet Lean Screen, marketed as SPF 50+, and sold as a premium product, came back at SPF 4 in independent testing. Australia has the highest skin cancer rate in the world. 2 in 3 Australians will be diagnosed with some form of skin cancer in their lifetime. This is not a small thing. United States, late 2025. Class action lawsuits were filed against Sunbum, La Roche-Posay, and Hawaiian Tropic, 3 of the most trusted names in American sun care. Independent lab tests showed massive gaps between what the label promised and what the product actually delivered. The FDA has known its testing rules are outdated since at least 2019. They proposed an update. It was never enacted. India, October 2025. A creator tested 10 of India's top sunscreens. 6 out of 10 failed to deliver even half their claimed SPF. The video went viral. Then a second influencer accused the first of being paid to fake the results. So now it's a scandal about a scandal. Korea, 2021. The warning nobody listened to. K-beauty brand Purito advertised SPF 50+. Independent tests found SPF 19. They reformulated. Nobody fixed the testing system that let it happen. And here is the stat that should make you genuinely angry. A 2026 survey found that 1/3 of Americans got a sunburn in 2025 while actively using sunscreen. The damage from bad sun protection does not show up tomorrow. It builds silently inside your DNA for 10, 15, 20 years. The people being failed right now won't find out until they're sitting in a doctor's office years from now. The victims haven't been diagnosed yet. Here is where this stops being a quality problem and becomes a corporate scandal. The sunscreen industry in the United States alone is worth over $10 billion a year. Fixing the testing standards means reformulating products. Reformulating products costs money, and the companies whose mediocre products currently pass the broken test, they lobby hard to keep that test exactly where it is. One testing lab at the centre of the Australian scandal was part-owned by a company that manufactures zinc oxide, a key sunscreen ingredient. The lab certifying the safety of products had a financial relationship with the ingredient suppliers. That is not illegal, it is the entire problem. A $2 product and an $80 product can have the exact same actual SPF, and neither you nor the regulator has any reliable tool to tell the difference. Companies spent decades building the belief that higher SPF means meaningfully better protection. Dermatologists were trained on materials funded by the industry. Influencers were paid to recommend specific brands, and you trusted all of it. Because why wouldn't you? The sunscreen industry did not invent this playbook. The tobacco industry used it for decades. The processed food industry used it on nutrition labels. The common thread is always the same. The people writing the safety rules have a financial relationship with the people being regulated. So, what do you actually do with this? First, do not stop using sunscreen. UV damage is real. Even SPF 4 is better than nothing. The answer is not to throw the bottle away. The answer is to know what you're actually buying. Look for sunscreens tested by independent consumer groups, not just the brand's own lab. Physical sunscreens with zinc oxide or titanium dioxide as active ingredients tend to perform more consistently in independent tests than chemical ones. But more importantly, understand what just happened here. A multi-billion-dollar industry built its entire consumer trust on a testing system it knew was broken. Regulators had 25 years to fix it and chose not to. And the people paying the price, with sunburns, with DNA damage, with cancer diagnoses they won't get for another decade, are the ones who did everything right, who read the label, who paid the premium, who trusted the brand. Embarrassment is temporary. Skin cancer is not. If you want more of these, subscribe to my channel. See you.